Hi, hello, welcome to the show. We are live.
Yeah, that rhymed.
We sure are. Did I do my
Did
we're
it?
live post?
Yeah.
So
Hello.
just,
Welcome
so
to the
just
show.
so just to clarify, Anthony, you can't see us, but everyone can see you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
my computer is the problem.
Okay,
Oh,
Not
we have to drink.
y'all's
Got it.
computer.
like in the stream.
Oh. Drink.
Oh, I can't even look. I can't look at the stream. I can't afford the bandwidth.
No, I'm just saying, but
Ah.
like the stream can see you though.
Everyone sees it because you can see me moving.
Yeah.
You see what they see.
Can you
my
see the chat
computer's-
on your phone?
I have 3 still photos of each of you. Jordan is kind of looking past me.
From
He's just a
today?
little- No, right now. Right now.
Okay.
In our Discord, this is what I see. Jordan, his mic is right about here, and he's just like,
Oh, okay. Okay.
now Leland
Oh,
Leland is
no.
always placed a little lower in his frame, so he's down here a little more. We don't
Where
see
am
his
I?
mic, but we gotta have mine. And he's kind of seething a little bit. So just like think bigger beard and just like I can see just a little bit of teeth. Now that's not the worst.
What am I doing?
Steph, how do I explain it other than just to show you? She looks like this.
What was I doing? Like this?
Like
So,
she's seen
yes,
some
just
things.
like how whatever you're doing, Steph. I have
Yeah.
no idea.
I don't know what I'm doing
So
either.
these are the faces I'm talking to tonight.
the worst stills.
Steph, you
And
can see
apathetic
yourself.
Jordan.
Oh, on the chat?
I'm talking to apathetic Jordan, seething Leland, and dumbstruck
I don't know
Steph.
Steph. I hope that it updates
Yes, I don't know
and I'm
Steph.
just doing this the whole time. So I'm gonna stand like this for a little bit. to
Can you
see.
not even see the chat?
I can see chat. That's the
Oh, okay.
only window I have up.
Got it.
Mm,
All right.
mm.
I've got everything else minimized or closed right now to try and reduce the lag as much as possible.
Oh, is it just gonna stay stuck like that, or you're gonna keep seeing us changing things?
No,
No.
it's stuck like that.
No,
You're
yeah,
frozen
Oh,
in time with
Okay,
your
well
thumb
then
up
I'm
for
done
no
holding
reason.
my arm up.
She had her
My
arm up for
thumb
about
was up.
40 seconds. We didn't know why.
We could tell her arm's getting tired too and started shaking a little bit. She said, "Do I have to keep doing this?" Like, to her own
It was
bit.
my
Like,
idea. It was my idea, and I don't feel like doing it anymore.
oh, Anthony can't
Oh,
see
yeah.
this though.
Nope.
Anthony can't see my really cool Blackula t-shirt.
Oh no!
It's a really cool
What's
shirt.
the-
Yeah, Scott got that for me over the weekend.
Wait,
I
screenshot.
just imagine it as like the coolest
Okay.
one possible.
That's pretty cool.
Right on.
We
Glad
also
you're
got he also got me a Vincent Price t-shirt so we can wear to horror trivia next week because
Ooh.
we're the Vincent Prices, right?
Ooh.
So we should probably wear something.
Nice. Nice. That's a good name.
Some of the other ones are kind of fun. I mean, they get some people are really creative when it comes to like coming up with names for team names or what do you call it? What's the roller derby
Roller
chip
derby.
Yeah.
names?
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
think some of those names are just so goddamn fun. Like some of the ones a Monster Squad, that's not really that this one Anthony might get it, the Frogurt is also cursed.
Oh yeah, that's Kyle Clark's group.
Who?
Hmm.
He's a comedian.
Oh. Well, we don't know these people. Like
I don't know.
the groups do not talk or mingle. Like it's very
No.
like no, this is our area. Don't fucking intrude it.
I've heard about this specific horror trivia through his podcast.
Yeah.
And I am under the impression this is for the elites.
Oh, it's hard. We are always dead last or second
Yeah.
to dead last. We just go for the food truck and fun because we know
Solid.
we're not going to do well.
Fun.
There's
Oh my
like
God, Leland moved.
I did.
Well,
Yeah.
what's he doing now? Wait.
Okay, new update on Leland's face. Oh, he
Okay.
moved again. I might be getting more bandwidth. Now it looks like he's looking at his phone and not paying attention to us.
Well, I was
Okay.
looking at my phone to read you these names. Like
Okay.
we drink your blood, McCready's beard, Super Mario Bava. I think they're a new team. I don't like that name.
Hmm.
Silver Shamrock Shakes. I think they're a new team.
Okay.
Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Hmm.
Um,
Because this funny.
Necronomicovix Necronomicovix.
Necronomiconvicts.
Yes,
Yes.
Convicts.
And this was guaranteed third act main cast bloodbath.
That's so long.
I respect that.
And then there's us.
What's your
Yeah, a lot
what's
of new
your name?
teams coming in. Vincent Price is right.
Right. Yes. It's a great name.
Yeah, I think you've got one of the best names.
That's
Yeah.
all Scott. Yeah, like
That's fun.
yeah, every time we go up there, both the judges like, God, we really just love your team name. I was like, thank you.
It's a great.
Maybe
name.
you could love our team more and give easy questions because that would be great.
That's not gonna help. All these
No.
elites are gonna know all the easy ones too.
You know
true.
what? It's very funny. The couple weeks or a couple months ago when we were there, they did a the guy that owns Blast from the Past, Larry, he like occasionally will come up and do his own little category if he feels the need to. And he was like, "Oh, I've got a category this month." They were like, "Okay," and it was Disney, like horror Disney. You could hear the groans from everybody else except our group. We're like, "Oh, we got
Yeah.
this." And we did. We only
win one.
we like got all of those except like one. We were just like, nah, this one's good. But you should see the people like kind of like, I don't know that. Like they don't know basic shit. They just know this one specific horror.
They know
They-
everything about like Giallo, but
Yeah.
nothing about.
No, you could
Scream.
you could be like, what Oscar-nominated movie in 1949 starring David Niven, and they're gonna look at you like, who the fuck is Oscar? You know, like they have no idea. It's
Wow.
very fun. Anyway,
Do trivia? That sounds fun.
yeah.
I've thought
I've
about doing
not done that
trivia
yet.
before, like trying really hard to find a group. But I feel it's always going to be tougher than I can actually handle. I think it's
Yeah.
always going to be a little higher level, like trivia than what I could do.
Yeah, that's
fair
exactly how I
enough.
feel.
Yeah. Well, I know there's like a I know there's one like casual like brewing place in Claremont that does trivia, and I've seen posts for it, and I've always wanted to go. But like, I don't know if like just solo people go there or if you have to like be in a team.
This one specifically requires you to have at least 4 people on a team, but the Can Tiki does a trivia, and I think that's just one person can enter if they want you to.
Oh, see, I'd go to that.
Yeah. But that guy was
Fun.
saying their trivia it's random. It's just either pop culture or general
Generic.
knowledge, generic, and
Potpourri.
sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy. Just depends on, I guess, the mood he's in when he made the quiz that week.
Whatever BuzzFeed article he was reading that week.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would love to host a trivia. I feel I would be very fun at
Ooh.
hosting a trivia, but I don't know where that would be. So
In
I
Discord.
applied to do that
In
actually.
Discord.
what?
In
I
Discord.
applied to do that, to be a trivia host.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Like at a bar and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
The God, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's like Geeks Who Drink or Geek Trivia or something
Oh,
like
I
that.
get it.
They're a site that arrange it
Yeah.
in different areas, and I think it's outside of San Diego as well. But I reached out to them like years back to do it, but like they had no slots or times that I was available, and it just never kind of came around. I didn't keep up bugging them about it because shit, my life changed, so
Yeah.
it didn't work out. But
They actually do have geeks who drink around here.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's a site that arranges it, not like a local group.
Yeah.
I like that. LoRC.
Yeah, League of Ridiculous Trivia.
Trivia. Sounds fun.
I've been really, I'm just gonna talk about this out in the open. I've been really thinking about just doing just more community things within Discord. Like doing another watch party because recently, we heard the news that Jenna Ortega is being cast as Lydia Dietz's daughter in Beetlejuice 2. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna watch Beetlejuice. and Beetlejuice
Oh,
is on
been a long
Hulu.
time.
So I feel
Down,
like we could probably do a watch party for that or something.
down. It's been a long time.
And then Leland, you mentioned you watched Scream 6, and you liked it. And then Anthony was saying that he was thinking about doing a marathon of Scream in like later
October.
in
Yeah.
October. So I feel like maybe we could do some horror watch parties in Discord. You know, people are free, doesn't matter. Like I'll probably just be here anyway, so I'll be watching a
Yeah.
movie. Join me if you like.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm down. I keep getting Scream mixed up with scary movies.
I mean, but Scary Movie
I-
is the ripoff of Scream.
Yeah,
So,
because
yeah.
the only
get
thing I know
why you
of
say
Scream is from Scary Movie.
Well, it's
Because I've seen Scary Movie more.
because Scary Movie is a pitch perfect parody of Scream.
Yeah.
At least the first one.
The first
Yeah,
one,
the
yeah,
first one.
just the first one.
for sure.
Then the others
The
Yeah.
it
second,
just
everything else
deviates
goes off
greatly.
the rails on whatever they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they doubled down on the wrong parts.
Yeah, they started doing like
Yeah.
genre. Like they're like part 2 is just like a haunted house movie. And then it was
Yeah.
like, we're gonna grab all these elements from all these other famous horror
Yeah.
house movies. And then like
Yeah.
part 3 is like the Alien movie. And you know, they just
Oh, yeah. It was
Yeah.
Alien mixed with
Two's
The
that
Ring.
bad though.
Huh?
I don't think two's that bad.
I didn't
It
didn't
was-
care for
Two
anything.
two
Two
isn't
was
as good as
funny to
1.
me,
2 is
No.
'cause
fine.
I've seen that the most.
3 is entirely
Oh, 3 is its own thing.
yeah.
Which one's the one with Lindsay Lohan opening with Charlie Sheen? Is that 4?
It's 4.
Oh,
5,
I thought you were gonna say 5. I was like, oh my god.
No, 5 is
Yeah.
Ashley Tisdale. Wait, no, that is 5 then.
Mm.
Yeah. But no, I like I was telling Scott earlier, I enjoy the Scream movies for what they are. Like I don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're just I had a good time with part 6 last night a lot. Did
Yeah.
not care for 5 very much. I found it to be a little bit of a mess, but I did enjoy 6. So
Okay.
but no spoilers because it just came out and I don't
Yeah.
want to ruin it
Well,
for anybody.
Yeah.
Did
that's fair.
didn't 6 come out like relatively quickly?
February.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like compared to I thought between Screen 5 and 6, there's like a
Oh yeah,
really
no, they
short
filmed it
turn.
like
Year.
they filmed it within like I don't know, 12 weeks.
Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean it's I mean there's not a lot of special effects in these movies.
Ah,
I mean
yeah,
it's
that's
just
fair.
it's just kids running from a guy. I think your location, I mean I don't know where they filmed it. I want to say
Yeah.
it looks like they filmed it in New York because it takes place in New York, but
Yeah.
New
Oh.
York could be anything at this point.
Yeah.
I mean
Mm.
Canada, I mean Atlanta has been New York in every Marvel project since the beginning. So who the fuck knows anymore? But with the writer's strike, they announced the Blade shut down again.
Yep,
And you're just
uh,
like, this movie's never going to get fucking made. One, you didn't have the
Uh-oh.
script.
Yeah,
If the
that's
script should have been written so that you can continue filming. Cool. Same with Daredevil stopped yesterday as well. But they were like, we're going to shut down in solidarity. I'm like, that's great. But that sounds like I'm not going to have anything to watch later. So maybe
No.
continue to film. So, yeah.
Strike.
yeah.
But anyway, so that's the thing.
Well, I guess it's kind of a good thing that I have so many shows stockpiled because
Yeah.
there's just
Yeah.
no time to watch everything. So now's the time.
Yo.
No, I do.
All right.
Anthony
So
got something.
let's assume the strike goes for a while, like
It's- yeah.
back in like 03.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Like,
supposed to go until like November is where they're shooting.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's assume a big ass strike. Let's take this opportunity once what we have coming out trickles
Yeah.
and they start getting desperate out there. Let's get Leland into anime.
Yes. Absolutely.
Let's really cherry pick to Leland's tastes the best anime, and let's see if by the time the strike is over, we can get Leland avid
please don't.
casual anime watcher.
Okay, he's a huge fan of Vampire Hunter D.
The only thing that we really know is that he likes Ninja Scroll
Ninja,
Ninja
Scroll. That's what
Scroll.
it was, yeah.
for like the
They
one
ever
scene.
Don't need to watch anything else. It gave me perfection, and I'm good.
Let's give him Chainsaw Man.
No, man, I can't even look at those things at cosplay people. They upset me. Look, I've seen a fair amount. I've watched Ghost in the Shell. I didn't care. I just didn't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, she a naked bitch jumping through computers, whatever. I used to watch Sailor Moon and Ronin Warriors on
Yeah.
in the morning before high school.
Yeah.
They were fun. I don't know anything about what was going on. I don't even know what the stories were. I figured some of it out. I've always wanted to kind of watch, what's the one, Anthony, the guy with the black suit and he's got a giant robot.
Oh,
Big O.
yeah, Big O.
Yeah, that kind of looked cool. But then you were like, nah, man, that's anime. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Strong start, funky finish.
Yeah.
It is anime Batman.
Yeah.
That's what Big O is.
I don't agree with that analogy. I've heard it from multiple people. I don't agree with it.
It is if you're being like playfully reductive, because it's just
Okay.
a billionaire dude
Okay, as
with
long as we admit that.
yeah, that's
Rich
what the
guy
joke
with
is.
gadgets and a butler.
Yeah.
Batman.
Yes. That's why if he doesn't have a butler, Tony Stark. That's how it works.
Ah. I'm seeing a lot of suggestions in the chat, and I haven't seen a single one that I think would actually nail it for Leland.
Yeah, none of those
One,
would.
stop shooting series at him and shoot movies. Because I don't think we're gonna get Leland with a series up front.
Well,
We gotta sneak the series in later.
So I was also
What
thinking
about-
about doing anime watch party for Your Name and Weathering with You and eventually Suzume.
Yeah,
No, it's Anthony, Leland, and Steph. That's our names.
that's correct. About Afro Samurai.
You know, Anthony,
by
we can
Samurai.
still
Actually-
see your negative face.
Actually, I think Leland might enjoy Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's a
Well,
solid.
Well, it's because it's got Sam Jackson.
Samuel
Yeah.
Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Me and Scott have been wanting to watch
Perfect
Akira
Blue might be a good one actually.
because neither one of us has ever seen Akira. So
You've
we always
never
kind of
seen Akira?
Akira's solid.
Oh man.
I've only seen it playing at
I've seen bits and pieces of it
At
here
the
and there, and I
AC
was like,
lounge.
"Oh, okay, I get what this is." I'm like, "Yeah, I've seen everything that
is-
ripped this off."
It is anime as fuck.
It is anime as fuck,
Um,
yes.
It
Yeah,
is
but everything
slow.
references it.
Yeah, it's slow as hell compared to like story pacing now. So like you gotta just you're gonna have to bite that bullet up front.
Yeah.
But I mean to know that's all hand drawn, like is
Yeah.
a fucking gorgeous event.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I do like the Star Wars Visions.
Oh yeah. Season 2's coming. When's that coming?
I think
It's soon,
it
right?
dropped last week on
Did
May
it?
the 4th, maybe.
Oh shit. I need
don't know.
I need to jump on that.
I figure I'll get around to it anyway. Steph, do you have an anime to throw a suggestion out there?
I gave you one. I said Afro Samurai.
Oh, that's true.
You
I
did
just
have
heard-
that solid recommendation.
That's a really
I
good
was
I was
recommendation.
looking. I wrote.
Yeah.
I had Samurai Champloo because I remembered it, but I remember also
Samurai Champloo's
watching
also great.
Afro
I'm sorry,
Samurai.
did she
But
say
then I had
Samurai
Bushido Brown in my
Shampoo?
head, and I had to look up
Yeah.
who that was. And then Bushido Brown is from the Boondocks.
Uh,
There you go.
That's yes.
Boondocks.
That was so familiar and I could not
Yeah.
think of why. I could not imagine. I had nothing but the feeling of familiarity.
Yeah,
You ever watched the
Bushido
Boondocks,
Brown.
Leland?
Yeah, I watched that piss episode. That was funny.
There's one
There's so much
episode.
more.
There's one episode of the Boondocks where they do a shot for shot remake of a Naruto fight.
Oh my god. That sounds.
I mean, I like that Community episode where they do the anime fight.
The ping
with
pong one.
The not ping pong.
Oh yeah, the soccer.
foosball.
Foosball. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Community on-
so
I think this is
Steph.
valid. Let's not forget about this.
Yeah, well, we're right on it. I'm writing it down.
He's not.
Screenshot the chat. Everything's there.
Steph,
Fucking Beyblades.
Yeah.
you had adventures. Tell us about your adventures.
Okay. Starting Friday, watched
Wait,
Guardians.
Steph,
We won't speak of it. Had a
di-
great time.
Didn't you write this down somewhere? On
Yeah, I'm looking at it
Well, what's that called?
on a sticky note. I made a list.
Steph's list.
Yeah.
Slipped.
I was wondering. I was like,
Yeah.
what is he getting at? Leave her alone. She's
I
got
literally
a
wrote
list.
it like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I knew exactly what to talk about. So Friday, watched Guardians, cried a lot. Great. I realized I agreed with Leland in our chat with what we rate movies. I think I went 3, 1, and 2. That's my order.
Yeah, I go 1, 3, 2.
Got it. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah. And then so Saturday. Something that happened on Saturday was I took Tifa to her doctor's appointment. And she's there for her annual, she's getting shots, blah 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 blah. We go into the room and the nurse comes in, or not, I guess the nurse, is that what you call the people? The vet comes in?
A vet tech.
Yeah, the vet tech, not the actual doctor, but like the vet who comes in to kind of check on her and stuff.
Nurse.
Well, there's the
Yeah,
vet
the
tech,
animal
and there's the
nurse.
veterinarian itself.
Yeah, the animal
Okay,
doctor
so
and the
the
animal
tech.
nurse.
The tech came in, and
I want them all to be called animal nurses.
yeah, I didn't know what you call them.
Animal
so-
nurse.
Okay, well
I'm
then,
just
yeah,
thinking
the
of, like,
animal
animals
nurse
in
comes
little,
in,
like,
and we're
gowns.
in the room, and then she goes, "This physician's assistant for pets." Okay, I mean, yeah, that term. Yeah, no. So I'm in the room, and then they leave me alone for a little bit, and Tifa's in there, and Tifa's just been like, kind of antsy, but kind of curious of like what's going on. Anyways, nurse talks to me, talks about how Tifa's doing. She's checking out great. And then she comes back and she goes, "I have a question for you, but it has nothing to do with Tifa." And I was like, "Okay, what is it?" And she goes, "People are there are people like asking around in the office, do you have a Twitch handle?" And I was like, I was like, "Yes, I'm on Twitch, but yeah."
How many times do you go to the vet that these people would wonder about that?
This is the third time I've gone to this vet. The first time this year. The last time I went was in June.
Okay,
Stuff
so
got
not
recognized.
Yeah, not
No,
enough
but
to be like.
no, hear me out. I don't know because so she goes, anyway, she goes, "Do you have a Twitch handle?" People here are wondering. And I was like,
People
And I was
here,
like,
like
"Who's
the
people?"
whole office,
talking.
like
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're
they're
asking,
talking.
they're like, "Do you have a Twitch handle?" And I was just like, and I was like, "I mean, I stream casually, kind of." And then she was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "But if they're wondering, it's Stephanoids." And she was like, "Oh, okay. I'll let them know." And I was like, "Okay." And then I'm just in the room, it's whatever. She comes back and then she goes, "Oh, can you write down your handle?" And then she like has me write it down on paper. And I literally wrote personal Stephanoids podcast, LORC podcast.
no.
Yeah. What's
There you go.
the name of the veterinary place?
It's the, hold on, shout out them.
We promise not to kill your pet.
I think hold on.
It's a terrible name, Leland.
That's a horrible name.
I mean,
I have to like look.
Yeah, yes, Scott.
I
Hi,
always
Steph's vet.
get it mixed up with something else. Oh, the Humane Vet Hospital.
Oh, that's
Shout out
nice.
to the
Humane Vet
Humane Vet
Hospital of
Hospital.
San
Who we are
Diego.
not sponsored by.
Who we're not
We are
sponsored,
not sponsored by.
Yeah.
We
But
could
we
be
all
though.
have pets. So if you want
Yeah.
to work out a little trade or something, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So like she's talking and I was like, did they say that they've watched me? Because I was like, I play games sometimes, but I'm like, I'm not known or anything like that. And she's like, yeah, she said she watches your streams. And I was just like, oh,
Prove it.
okay. And I was
Yeah.
like, are you sure she's not like mixing me up with somebody else? Like, are you sure that she's thinking of me? Because there might be a mix up here. I was just very like, I don't think it's me at all. I'm 100%. Oh, I froze. Okay.
No, you're fine.
I was just like, I'm 100% sure, like, I'm being mistaken for somebody else. And I was like, do I have a doppelganger? Like, I don't think she's watching my streams. And she was like, no, she said she does. And I was just like, oh,
That's
okay.
rad.
Yeah. Mia, if you're watching, this is me shouting you out because
Shout outs,
I
Mia.
don't really know who you are, but if you're
But you
watching,
a real one, Mia.
You a real one, Mia. This was dedicated to you.
This one goes out to you, girl.
Jesus
I was like,
Christ.
yeah, because she came back and she goes, her name's Mia, and I was like, I don't know a Mia. I don't think I do, so I really don't know if that's who she
Mia
means
out there
to, but
lurking. We appreciate you.
cool.
Yo. This special shout out goes to
Oh no.
to Mia. Yo, thank you, Mia, so much for listening. Like, favorite, subscribe.
If you want to hit that slap that hit that subscribe button, that's what the
Smash
kids
that
say.
subscribe
Yeah.
button.
That's what,
I
the
was wondering-
children say.
I was wondering in like maybe two directions that this was gonna go.
Oh.
Was that they by chance do actually know Steph through streaming, but the other one was the assumption based on Steph's appearance that that's a person that
God.
looks like they stream.
Yeah, like when I came in,
Like anybody below, I don't know, like 30s, like that can pass for 30 or under with color in their hair and like a vibrant attitude must be streaming.
I don't know. Like, I went in there, obviously I said my dog's name. Tifa's my dog's name.
You
Then
know what?
after
That
that,
makes
it was
sense.
after that, it was just like they were kind of staring. I had my mask on, so if you could identify me on stream by this, then
And they
maybe I
definitely
fit
watch
a
him.
profile.
Steph, I've seen this happen to you multiple times.
Yeah, I really think that like with a mask, no one knows who I am.
And
I
yet you
honestly
keep getting
believe
recognized
like,
by
you have
people.
no idea who I am.
Nobody knew who I was before the mask.
Boo.
God damn it.
Yeah, a lot of the time I really feel like, oh, they don't know who I am. And then I'm just, yeah, I don't know. That's like if I run into people that like I haven't said hi in a while to, and like I just like maybe they won't see me, and then it's just like Steph, and I'm just like, hey, long time no see, what's up?
Who could forget
I didn't think you'd notice me.
Steph out there trying to be John Cena.
And yet Steph walks around with just like bells and whistles playing wherever Steph goes.
Oh yeah, watch. Can you see me? Not anymore.
For you, Anthony, she turned off her camera, so she became invisible. As she did the John Cena, you can't see, and now
And
she
I
just
came back.
reappeared.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you can't see
Yeah, she forgot the no
My
no
bad.
visual gags thing, but
Yeah,
you
the
know.
visual gags with you.
She has moved since the
Oh,
last
cool.
time.
Cool.
So now she looks like she's about to eat a cake that's just out of frame. So she's like,
Oh, okay. I did some of those movements earlier. I'm sure.
ooh, okay.
It was probably mid yelling.
Leland also just changed. So now
Mm.
he's like real over it.
No, that's what he's doing
Oh,
right
let's do it
now.
right now.
I'm just putting my
Yeah,
hand
no,
on
he
my
ju-
face.
You're
He just
fine.
changed. Well, now that's going to be you for the next 5 minutes. And Jordan looks like he's looking at his fourth screen.
No.
All right, so Steph, was everything
Okay.
okay with the dog?
Yeah, no, it was just an annual checkup. The only thing is I have to go back this Saturday because Tifa's too small to get all her shots at once. Yeah, apparently she lost
she's
the
a very
count.
small
She's
girl.
more medicine than dog.
Yeah, exactly, dude. She on the way home they told me she's gonna be a little out of it. She has to take her 3 annual shots. Yeah, she might be a little out of it, and she was. As soon as we got back to the house, like I was watching her and I was like, I'm just gonna hang here and just hang out until like one of my aunts came back to the house. But I watched her.
High as
She
fuck
she
on-
like
on
she
vaccines.
went to the side. She went to the side of the chair. She laid down. She got uncomfortable. She walked right up to my chest, laid down, and passed out. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just hold you here because she just wanted to be just on me. Yeah, she's real sweetie. That was that. And then spent the rest of the night playing Killing Floor 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Leland and Scott. That was a good time. We had a real good
We
time.
do
playing.
love our outdated games.
We do.
It was
Good
real
old
fun. We
times.
had a good
Mhm.
time. And then Sunday, early Sunday was Ren Fair
Early in the
at
morning.
Esco. We got there like a little after 10, I
Hmm.
think. It's been a long time since I've went. It was good. It's small. It's nothing compared to
Oh yeah, the pleasure
the
fair.
pleasure fair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
pleasure fair is just next level. Like,
Basically, every
I was
single
still
influencer I follow on Instagram has been to the
was
pleasure fair.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've all been there. This
Everyone
year,
was
yeah.
there. Even like cosplayers I follow were just they were there, all
Mhm.
decked out. I watched a video of Swell Entertainment where she goes over like
Shout outs.
some people on Ren Fair, they'll go there with an outfit and leave with an entirely different outfit, and then she realized how much that was. It's a lot.
Mm.
I mean, does she not look at the prices?
I don't know if she goes all that often. I mean, she got accents to. She was already in an outfit, but she got accents for it. It was
Well, I
cute.
mean,
Yeah,
you know,
right
I
off.
deal
Yeah.
with this at people at the store all the time. They'll come up with
Yeah.
a stack of books, and they'll be like, "Oh, could you ring this all up?" And I go, like, all the prices are on there. This is simple
Oh
math.
yeah.
Yeah.
These are all
No, of course,
$9.99,
yeah.
and you brought me 9. That's $100. And then I
Yeah.
tell them, and they go, "Oh, I didn't know it was going to be so much." Did you
Well, that
not
part's
look
real
at
thing
all?
because like
Like,
when you go to the store, you should know how much you're paying for
that's
something.
what I'm saying. Like, I constantly know
Like
what
in
I'm paying.
general.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no, it's because people still look down on comic books. They're like, comic books can't possibly cost that
Yeah,
much
they're
money.
cheap. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
$1.99 still, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah. The Ren Fair was fun. I went with Corm. Corm dressed up as like in her like a wizard outfit. I think it was like a wizard outfit. All handmade by her. She got a lot of compliments there.
Nice.
And then I wore the same outfit I wore last year, and it was great.
Who cares?
broke
Good for
Like,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It worked. I was gonna try something new, but I had no other like accessories to add to it. So I was like, "Fuck it,
Accessories.
I'll just wear this again." One thing that I did I got a meat pie there. That's the only thing like I was really crazy about trying.
What flavor meat
I
pie?
got a steak and cheese one.
Oh
The
my
options
gosh.
were like spinach and ricotta, steak and cheese, and a regular meat one. I just wanted like the regular meat pie just to try it out. Or I got steak and cheese.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Yeah, sorry. I got steak and cheese.
What's regular meat?
I just assume
It's
ground
usually
beef.
beef.
Just like ground, yeah,
Yeah, minced meat.
mince meat.
Minty meat, Anthony. Minty meat.
Yeah,
Minty meats.
yeah. So
Human.
they had a bunch of little shops. We stared at each one. We were on a search to find an axe, which that was really fun. Just watching Corm. It was real fun, just like watching Corm, like look at these axes, and I was just like watching her, and just she would hold one up, and she goes, "Yeah, this is real. It's a real good feel." And then like every now and then she would like swing it.
to it.
She was like, "Yeah, this has a hefty feel to it," and I was just like, just watching. We did not find any.
She's a real life
axes.
berserker from Killing Floor
They
2.
had axes there, but yeah, no, she didn't grab any there. But I do have a video I haven't posted anywhere of her like swinging a mace because the lady was like saying like, "Why don't you, we have a mace here," and she was like, "Do you mind if I swing it?" So she like walks a little out. Yeah, she walks a little out of the shop. And then, like, the lady, of course, says, like, "Hey, just make sure, like, no one's
You don't hit
around you,
anyone."
just be in a little
Fucking
open
adorable.
area." And she just holds it. She takes, like, a good, like, swing. And I was just like, this is perfect. So I do have a clip of that.
Quick question for clarity. Does it have a chain and like a ball, or is it just stick with a big metal end?
It's not okay. So it's a like it's a long like pole, probably this
Yeah.
maybe
Uh-huh.
arm's length long,
Yep.
Okay.
and
That
then
was a measurement I could assume.
Yeah.
the point is it's not necessarily triangular, but it has kind of
Okay,
like
yeah.
a like this kind of point where it kind of tears out like that, if that makes sense.
So
That kind of point you say.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this kind of mace like that.
Okay, like that.
Like this.
yes, like a
Kinda like
triangle.
that.
She's doing
Yeah.
a triangle,
Ah.
like a
Oh
diamond
yeah, I forgot.
shape.
Anthony can't see.
So
my
so
bad.
yes, a mace, not a flail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious.
Okay. Yeah, because is it mace, which is the pole and the ball, or is
Yes. Mace,
The
pole, ball.
flail has the chain.
Yeah.
that? Got it. Okay, yeah.
The flail is
Yeah, I don't think they would let us swing that around if that
shaft,
was there.
chain, ball.
That would.
I mean, I'm a little surprised they let you swing a mace too, but
Yeah, but like no one was around. It was
no one was
completely open.
no one was within striking distance. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea what brand. I just know they were there. What's another thing? There was a stand where it was like all 3D printed dragons. And they were like, I don't know how to explain it, but they're all 3D printed, and the dragons have like I don't know how to explain. It's like holding a snake. So it has the feel of like it's just very
like it's multiple like
bendable?
sections.
Yeah, it's broken in sections. So like at this table they have all different sizes of these dragons, and I like watched Corn pick one up, and she was like delicately holding it, and I was just like looking at her hold it like, why do you have to hold it so delicately? And then I like held it, and I was like, oh, they're like pet. Like it gives you the satisfaction of like, oh man, I got a
voting
slug.
pet dragon.
Did you just say you bought a slug?
She
Yeah,
did.
not a
Yep.
real slug. I bought a
That's what I heard.
slug.
I mean, obviously not a real slug.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Look, she gets really excited about this thing.
I was really excited about this slug. I guess it's like kind of like, it's almost like a fidgety toy, I guess you could say. Because like I get satisfaction of like just kind of having it like just in my hand. God, it's been in my purse and I didn't even share it with my. Oh here, see. So I got this slug.
So Anthony,
And
you
it
have to
has
watch
all
the
these,
stream
like-
later.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch the stream later, or I'll send it on Messenger. But
is
it's
it
all
3D
3D
printed?
in your
printed.
Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all 3D printed, and then it has like these things that just moves very like fluidly.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, it's just been like in my hand, and you could just move your fingers around. It just feels really satisfying. You can just hold it like it's your little friend. And I don't like slugs. I don't like slugs, and I don't like bugs on me. But
Slugs
I
or
like that
bugs?
thing.
The two things Steph does not want on her.
Yeah, I don't want those on me. Please don't put them on me. I'm gonna be very upset. I've left because of bugs. Like I've full on like just left because I just did not want to deal.
Where was this?
I don't know. I left. I don't remember. I just know I was like, I'm not doing this.
Were
and
you
I
not listening to
fucking
the
left.
story? She
You
left.
know what? Yes.
There were bugs and she left.
You know what?
Yeah,
that's on me
Erased
for
it from her
thinking.
memory to protect her psyche.
Yeah, that you left there. There was terrible memories. You blocked it out. That's on me. You know
Terrible
what?
memory or a great memory.
I don't know if I've mentioned this, but a couple weeks ago there was like a
Please don't tell me this is the slug story.
no, there was a stink bug like in the office. Like I was walking past somebody's cubicle or office, and I saw the stink bug like on the floor, and I was just like,
Did you point at it and
oh.
say, "I know what you taste like"?
No, I looked at it and I was like, oh God. And then I walked away. And then from my cubicle, every now and then, I kept like peeking to see if it was still there. And for 4 hours, it stayed in one spot. And then it was gone.
This
and
girl.
then I got uneasy.
This girl
And
didn't
then I
tell
was just like-
anyone.
No, I did. Eventually, one of my supervisors was like, did you see that stink bug that was here? And then, she calls the custodian. The person that's next to the cubicle goes, I don't mind if it's here. It really doesn't bother me. In my head, I was like, it bothers me though. Let's just get rid of it. and they're like, oh, it's fine. It's not hurting anyone. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, mind you, I'm like 4 cubicles away. But every now and then, every time I exited my cubicle, it was just like a,
She's
still
just
there?
taking the peek. Okay, and then she's leaning
Yeah,
back.
no.
You want to get skunked.
All my coworkers like around me had left for the day, and I was the last person in the cubicle, and they told me
You and
the
the stink bug.
area that it was, and they're like, Steph, the last time I saw it, it was underneath my desk. You don't gotta worry about it, you're far away. And I was like, okay. I'm like, I think 10 minutes before I was off my shift, I peeked out, I looked, and I saw its stupid little fucking head sticking out of the floor of the cubicle, like 3 times away, like three cubicles away. And I was like, it's gonna fucking pop up near me, and I will scream. I know it.
It's
I
playing
will
red light, green
scream.
light with you.
Yeah, I haven't seen it again, but that put me in a mood.
It's like
I,
that.
like, I
It's
could
like that
not.
one Twilight Zone episode with the painting. Like dude's dad dies, and then like in the painting, it's like of the courtyard, and then there's like a grave because the dad died, and then then you look away, look back, and someone's coming out of the grave. Look away, look back. It's closer and closer and closer until you hear knocking on the door.
Yeah,
You guys remember that
no,
one?
I hate
I like
it.
that story. It's scary.
I fucking hate it.
I don't.
My allergies are also going really crazy right now.
Oh no. But going back to Ren Fair, it we went through all the little booths, and then you could see like their little archery thing. I think they had just the archery area, so it wasn't like the javelin throw and
Yeah.
the ninja stars and whatever things we
We've
hit.
already done that.
Yeah, it was a very mini Ren Fair, but there was a lot of people who showed up
Third of
who,
the size.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of people who showed up like in Ren attire,
in costume.
in costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um
In
and then
garb.
they had
In
their
garb.
little parade thing where they kind of walk around and they
Conga
say
line.
their stuff. I don't know what it's called. Like there was a queen. She was saying hi.
What was her name?
I don't know. They just said
Queen.
queen. Yeah, it was just queen.
Decide,
There was no
Queen.
name
First or
after.
last
It was
name?
just queen.
It is I Queen.
They had a little beer garden. They had a lot of cute little stands. Yeah, they had a lot of cute little stands. There's one stand, and it's on my Instagram, but I like the feel of dice. I don't own any D&D dice, obviously. I don't play.
They're called D and Dice.
No,
Do
they're not.
they? I will trust
No,
you,
they're not.
and I
They're
will
not.
say it wrong in front
He's
of
fucking
everyone.
with you. They're just called dice.
Okay,
Ignore
thank you.
Jordan. Just
Thank
go with
you.
your gut.
Okay. I was like, if you tell me something, I'm gonna trust you because you're my friends, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't want me to feel.
Yeah, no,
dumb.
friends wouldn't lie to anybody else. Oh, and Steph, Anthony's come. Oh, wait, you can see him. Never mind.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
he's leaning
He
in.
got closer. He's leaning in.
One day,
Mhm.
listeners, we'll get them. We'll get them. They'll have their own dice. We'll have a game. We'll stream it or something someday.
Yeah.
Well, we've streamed Steph playing D&D
Well, I've played. I've just said like I don't have
last
my
year
own
for this
dice.
charity event.
It's true.
We
That's right. Yes,
played-
she
Yeah.
did.
We've
Where
played.
S-
I
where
just don't
Steph-
personally own a set of dice.
Where
I
Steph could
did
not
see
stop
dice.
talking to like the bartender for
Goats.
45 minutes.
She was
Yes.
after
Her
the
goat.
the
killer
murderer
of her goat.
Her goat,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I was bloodthirsty. I killed
I mean,
everyone.
the
and I
story
wasn't
had
supposed
literally
to.
nothing to do with Steph's goat, but she made it about that goat.
Yeah,
She
Karen.
says-
She has her own story.
It
Every
was
character
Karen's
has their
the
own
goat.
journey.
Steph was the main character though.
I mean,
Steph is the main character of every story she's in.
Oh, yeah. And
Thus,
LED.
this
Remember
podcast.
where she dropped the base?
LED is my favorite D&D character that you've had. Of like, I think like the three that I've DM'd for you. Ellie, ELLED,
D.
in a like raver, like a fantasy raver themed orc or half orc barbarian.
Yeah, that was the one. And she had a big hammer. Yeah, big hammer. And every time I said, drop the bass, and I didn't need to, but it was part of it. And it was the same
Drop
with
the brass.
Jordan's phrase every time he took a shot. Right?
What?
Your character, every time it did something, you had a phrase that you just kept saying. We actually
That was your
wrote
Kanye
like
West
our
goblin gunslinger.
Oh
sayings.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, honeybee.
Oh, Honeybee, I remember
No.
that. That one was fun. No,
That was
Honeybee was
Jordan.
my character when we
Yeah.
played with Leland.
So anyway, after Ren Fair,
Yeah.
you went somewhere else.
Oh yeah. Then after Ren Fair, we went to Foodie Land.
Ooh.
And
What's Foodie Land?
is this huge like
Were you still wearing the same outfit?
No. We went back originally for the plan. I was just like, oh yeah, right after Ren Fair, we could go straight to Foodie Land. And I was just like, actually, we would still be dressed up. And I was like, you know what? Let's go back to the house and change. It's fine. Getting there was a journey. So our slot was at 3:00. We left at 2 to start heading there. We didn't get through to park at the Del Mar Fairgrounds until a little after 4
Oof.
because traffic
Why?
was so fucking bad.
But
The
to get there,
traffic-
just in general.
Because she's
To
trying to get there
get-
in the middle of the day during an event.
to
Yeah.
get
guess.
to the okay, if you've gone to the San Diego Fair ever and have dealt with the traffic of the 5 and just their shit parking lot and all that,
Mhm.
it was all that
And a bag of
for
chips.
food.
Oh.
Listen, if you're
It
not
was
there
all that for
by
food.
yeah, if you're not there by 11, give up. Don't bother.
Yeah. It was the normal, full fair capacity
Mm-hmm.
with just that small area for food.
Oof.
It was wild.
Nice.
And GPS was telling me to take the back way to the back way through Del Mar. So one, you got the stoplights, and it was just bullshit going through the whole thing. It was absolute fucking bullshit. I was just like, oh, when we were at Ren Fair, it was like, oh, I'll just get a meat pie because we're gonna eat more later at the foodie fair. I was fucking hungry. I was starving by the time we got there. Anyways, we finally get in. Lots of people had to park at that dirt field all the way like past that area for the fair, and then we got in, and it is like your typical fair food line of just like stall after stall after stall of all these foods. And I think I looked them up. This Foodie Land place, they go up to LA, they go to Vegas, and there's just a list of places that they like hit up. I went there with a goal of 2 things I wanted to try,
Yeah.
which was I wanted the honeycombs, Hawaiian honeycombs,
Was
and
that
I
that?
wanted
Was that dick-shaped thing you were eating?
yes.
You-
Who says that? Every time I've
Do
met
you
Why
not
does it
see
need to-
it? Do you not
Why
see
did it need
it?
to look like that? They could have made that any shape. They went out of their way to make
They
it
made it dick shaped.
a dick shape. Like,
No, there's
yes,
a whole
Anthony, question.
Is there something with
Jordy, I'll
y'all's
send you a
dicks
picture.
that I don't know about? Because
Yeah,
it
it's
looks like
hooked like a candy
J.
cane. Yeah.
Yeah, let me.
Wait. Is there something wrong with my dick then?
Oh my god.
What yours? You don't hit yourself and you pee?
Ready? Can you grab
May
this?
have
All
just
right, let me
exposed
rephrase it.
myself.
Not so much dick shape, just phallic in general.
Steph, why would you want me
Yeah.
to put this on the
Because
stream?
it's a tube?
It's not appropriate.
It's okay. Here we
It's
go.
So-
not inappropriate.
Okay.
It's a
So Hawaiian
it looks like a
honeycombs.
chiro in a J shape.
You almost said dick.
No,
So
it looks like a chiro in a J shape.
I don't know. It just looked dirty to me. I can't explain
So
it. Just does.
Hawaiian
That's 'cause
honeycomb,
that's Leland.
the newest craze in frozen desserts. Creamy, Hawaiian honeycombs.
Newest
Unlike your
craze.
ordinary ice cream cones, Hawaiian honeycombs are made of 100% organic corn cane, produced locally in
Corn
Hawaii,
cane.
and it's the healthiest alternative to traditional sugar-based cones. They're gluten-free, don't contain no high fructose corn syrup, blah, blah, blah. The magic behind our unique cone is the Hawaiian honeycomb machine, which produces the hollow J shape. Then we fill it with our special Hokkaido-style vanilla ice cream from both ends. This is different from your
God.
typical ice cream cone because you get the crunch of the cone and the sweetness of ice cream in every bite, which is why they do that, apparently. Yeah. Why are we laughing? Oh no. Is it next to me? Is
No,
it huge?
no,
Okay.
Like I'm having trouble even getting the picture on stream. I'm worried about my phrasing now.
Is it really that phallic? I don't know why
Steph.
everyone immediately went to a fucking
No,
dick. I
it's-
literally showed my coworker and I was like, "Oh my god, they have these Hawaiian honeycombs." And I was just like, "Look." And she goes, "That looks like a dick." And I was just like, "Okay."
It
The
does.
whole the whole world's a perv. No, it was the filled from both ends that got me.
Oh yeah, yeah, this and this.
It's just come on. They could have used any other phrasing.
Oh yeah.
So-
no, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
I really, really like the texture of that thing. The best way I could describe it is it tastes like a okay, so it's like obviously like a churro, so it's hollow on the inside, but the taste of that thing is like Captain Crunch. So it's Captain Crunch with a really, really light, sweet vanilla ice cream. It was delicious. I would
Huh.
get that again. And then what is it? The second thing that I was really excited and wanted to get was the cheese wheel pasta. Now the thing is,
Ooh.
I went there with a goal to get it, and then I saw the price, and I was like, I'm still gonna do this even though I know it's completely over fucking priced because I have. If you don't know me very well, I will obsess over something
It's
until
true.
I try it, and then I'll fucking get over it. The thing is, I will obsess like in the worst way possible about something. So it's like it's there, I'm here, I'll try it, I'll pay it. Whew. So they gave it to me in a like it was in a small to go container, like your basic ass high school personal pan Pizza Hut pizza. Those little mini to go things, that's exactly how big that container was. And I got the garlic lobster one, and that cost $28.
Ooh,
Whoa!
good lord.
Well, how much if you didn't get the most expensive sea
the
animal?
least one, because they were in tiers. You had your
I'd be in tears too.
so they're all the cheese wheel pasta, but the first one is basil pesto.
No.
The second one is garlic lobster,
No.
and the third one is black truffle.
Do they have
Starting
just
price.
pasta and cheese?
It was just those three.
pesto
Those three
basil.
options. They didn't
Basil.
even sell drinks. It was just the pasta. Like you were there for just the pasta and the pasta alone. There was no sides. There was no breadsticks, no bread. It was just the pasta.
Oh, they can go fuck themselves.
So, basic tier price for the basil pesto was $25. So I was like,
Good
if I'm
Lord,
already
man.
gonna pay this much, then I'm gonna fucking get lobster. So I did.
Sure.
I ate it. It was good. It
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
like, oh my god, I have to have this
Oh,
again.
no.
But I really do want like the full restaurant experience.
Okay.
Of
fine.
Yeah, because that comes with bread and a drink.
Yeah, because that
And
will
not
come
the
with
San Diego
more.
Bear version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I watched the video, Steph. It did not look clean.
Also,
Oh.
here's the Steph's cone. There
very,
you go.
very giant cone. It is. Oh, the funniest thing is like everyone who was eating it, honestly, they were very particular on how you ate that. First of all, you could not be clean on how you ate that. That thing was dripping. You had to lick the sides, take a bite. That
Giggity.
whole thing. It was
Were a lot of dudes just like breaking it off? Or
there
like
was
using a
two
knife to
guys
cut it?
who broke it in half and then one had one and the other one had one. But I was like, if you hold it up, the bottom is gonna spill out. So then you gotta hold it sideways, and then you gotta eat from one side to the other side to the other side.
No, why do
Or you
that?
could be a
Just
One on the
monster,
cob?
or you could be a monster, hold both sides, bite in the center, and then have
no.
two
Why would you
more.
want to hold two at once? You start at the tip and you just keep on going. That's how you eat that.
Mhm.
Um. Yeah, I was really excited. And then drinks wise, I didn't get a special drink or anything like that. I did not want to pay more than I needed to. I mean, I still paid more. I still paid a lot for that can of soda that I got. One
How mu-
can of Pepsi, $4.
Mm-mm-mm.
I know, I know.
And it was
It,
Pepsi.
Yeah.
hey, Pepsi's not that bad. It was that or Starry. I haven't tried Starry yet, even though I heard that's just lemon lime.
What's a starry?
I'm taking
The
the honeycomb
Starry
off the
brand.
stream.
I think it took over. I think they
Oh, that's
took over Sierra
Sierra
Mist.
Mist. Yeah.
Yeah, Sierra Mist got
Oh.
rebranded. It's Starry now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is an okay name, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
What was wrong with Sierra Mist?
Sierra Mist was just not Sprite. Well, it was not
Yeah.
Sprite plus a sewer taste.
Yeah, but everybody
know
knew what
Sierra Mist-
Sierra Mist
oh.
was, though. No one know what the fuck Starry is, so they're
Yeah.
gonna drink
You
it
know
and
what
go,
I
"Oh,
like?
this tastes like Sierra Mist."
Everybody want what's new out there.
What did they come out with? DNL? I liked that.
That was just 7-Up upside down.
Yeah, the 7-Up. Where like 7-Up got like it was more green, and I was just like, oh, this tastes way better.
DNL was just Sprite remix. That's
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't hate on
I don't
it.
remember
I thought
that.
it was good.
You don't remember DNL?
No.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that was out for a little bit. I still like that. There was a clear Pepsi we tried, or what was that one drink that we tried that I said I really liked?
Pepsi
Crystal
Clear?
You said you
Crystal Pepsi, that's what it was, yeah.
was it Crystal Pepsi? Anyways,
You mean in 1989?
no, there was. Why is it on the tip of my tongue? Is it an alcohol that's like clear? You guys have mentioned it
Oh,
before.
No.
The band?
Vodka. Rum.
Jordan knows what I'm talking about, I
Vodka.
think now. And I
This
Zima.
motherfucker just said
Zima.
vodka.
Zima, yeah.
It was Zima.
Zima.
Remember you guys talked about Zima, and then I went out and found it.
Yes,
and
we
then it
had
was
Zima.
gone?
It was lightly
Yeah.
flavored lemon.
I liked it.
Lemon,
Water.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that one was good.
lemon spritzed flavored malt alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah.
thick water. Oh my god, that was
Oh
thick
yeah,
water.
that was
Oh.
that went real different than how we all thought that was gonna.
Oh
be.
Yeah.
my god. You know what? As if 2020 couldn't hurt us enough, then you presented thick water. Like, oh man, it was so bad.
Water's so thick you could eat it with a spoon.
It was
It's
was
like
very
Jell-O.
very upsetting.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy that.
It was
I think the
uncomfortable.
texture wasn't my issue. It was the taste.
You guys ever
It
kind of
didn't
crave it
taste
sometimes?
good.
Better though
No.
than the astronaut food.
Oh, you mean the
Better-
tube food?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
better
paste?
than the tube food.
Hey, look, I
Yeah,
ate a
that
lot
was-
of that tube food.
Yeah. Well, you got the good one. What was yours? Cheeseburger and fries?
No, I
No, I had that one. That was gross.
I had borscht.
Oh,
You had borscht.
Yeah.
I
And I had one
had-
other thing too.
I think I had the fries then. No.
I had like mashed potatoes and turkey or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what mine was then. I just remember.
Everybody-
That was
It's
the
so
first time we had
creative.
hot Dr. Pepper too.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
That
That
was
was
not
good.
bad. For someone
one
who
was
doesn't
good,
drink
with the
caffeine
lemon.
or Dr. Pepper, I was like, this ain't terrible. I can see
That
why
was
this is a
good.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one
yeah.
was good.
I'd order it,
Yeah.
but I'm too lazy to make it.
Overall, Foodie Land, I had fun when we went. I spent entirely too much than I needed to.
Would you say it
oth-
was disappointing land?
It was okay land. Like, if
Moderate
anything,
Foodie land,
the
more like
Hawaiian
duty land.
honeycone. Yeah, the Hawaiian honeycone
Ooh.
made up for going.
But
I enjoyed that a lot. I would get that again.
Did you have to trace the
Because-
shape of the honeycomb?
Okay, so why I'm so obsessed with that thing too is the last time I saw that honeycomb stand, it was at 2016's La Mesa beer was it
Beer
Festival?
Oktoberfest.
Ah.
The
Oktoberfest?
Oktoberfest. I saw that stand there, but I was too late, and I've never seen that stand again until I saw ads for Foodie Land, and I was like, I
Aw.
would go for just that
She's been chasing this dragon for how many years?
for a
Look,
long
Steph,
time.
I get it. I love all Hawaiian infested things, so I totally would have tried your churro dick shaped churro. Thing,
Yeah.
so.
It was. I would get it again. It was expensive too. That thing
How
was
much was that?
$15. 15.
No, I think
But
that's,
I
that's,
mean,
that's more
like-
reasonable. For the size, that's
Yeah.
more
That- it
reasonable.
is big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I didn't eat that by
I
myself.
mean, you want
gave
to share
half
it with
to
a
Corn.
friend.
I probably
Like,
go like you
I
said,
couldn't
great
do
it.
method on it.
Yeah, you break that off. One person gets a straight dick, the other one gets the curved one. It's just
Gets
how
the
you want it.
curved.
Yeah.
You Lady and the Tramp that motherfucker and just see who gets to the middle first.
I
You
don't
take-
think you can do that as
you take
easily
the
as you want
bedside?
that to happen. It's
Not with that kind of attitude.
One's
I mean, you
one's
could-
eating it like a snorkel. The other.
You took all my ice cream.
You start side by side, and then you go until you meet in the middle.
Whoever's
no,
not as hungry gets the small side.
Yeah.
Yeah. In addition to all the other foods that were there, I mean, there's another night market that happens. It's like I think it's the 626. There's
Yep.
like in
Yeah,
San Diego, there's
Jackie
a
posted that
626
in-
mini. Yeah. There's a 626 mini, and some of those restaurants were also at this Foodie Land. But just like, dude, some of the shit there was just so much. Like, I talked about it on our last pod, like the last time that I mentioned I went to a night market where I got a big baby bottle of like the agua frescas, so I got like the
Yes.
watermelon juice.
Yeah.
That thing was $25 for that drink.
Yes, Anthony has a
Yes.
question.
Anthony?
Define a big baby bottle.
Like, you know what? Wait, no. What kind of question?
I
Okay.
assume it's exactly what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
So,
baby
like,
bottle?
If
Yeah,
you
but like
walk-
an adult size one.
if
but
you
bigger.
were to go to the party
Bigger.
section of Walmart and or the baby shower section of a party city, there would be this plastic baby bottle.
There's a
Sometimes it's
giant
filled with
one.
candy and people have to guess how many things are in there. It's like a little
So-
jug.
So it is a baby bottle.
It is
like nipple
it
and
is
all.
a baby bottle, like for like not for an actual baby, but like the novelty of a baby bottle container.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like I thought you said it as like an associative descriptor.
Oh,
But-
no, no.
I wasn't sure. And now I'm
Yeah.
just more confused.
Yeah, they had one at the night market and it was
Okay.
$25 for that jug. But you get one refill.
Oh.
If you got the one smaller than that, it was no bigger than your hand and it was a baby bottle and that cost $20 and you didn't get any refills.
Why?
So it was
then
just like
there's no
I would
reason
get
to
so
not get the
much
big
more
one.
with this that it would be cost effective and I would have a container to put stuff in. So I did that.
Oh, I thought you'd like pull it out at some point.
Oh no, I don't have his downstairs.
Oh, well.
Anyways, so what they had at this fair was these giant I don't know if anyone would have had this, but like if you were to go into an Asian supermarket, they would have these little like animal looking containers filled with the jelly snacks. I'm sure you saw these, Leland, when you went to go like Asian snack grabbing when you got a snacks before. Do Do you have a brain freeze? You good?
Nah, it's sinus. It bouncing
Oh,
around
I'm
in there.
sorry. Yeah, no. It's like
Gotta get
these
the
big
Vicks in
containers
refrigerator.
that look like
Ugh.
it's these big containers that just that like jelly snacks would be in, or like fruit snacks, those big circle fruit snacks.
Yeah.
Well, they had those jugs filled with drinks. And I saw those, and everyone was holding them. And it looks so obnoxious because you would just see someone holding this big, giant, like, animal shaped jug filled with a drink and, like, the straw. And I was just curious because they don't have the prices, like, they don't have the prices up. Like, you gotta be up to the front of the window to know how much you're paying.
Yeah.
So like when I was in line, I asked the lady and I was like, "How much are those?" And she's like, "This is 25, but you get unlimited refills." And it was just like, "Okay, so if you've made like a day event out of this, I could see how that would make sense
Yeah.
on like sharing, or like, hey, you're one family, let's all get this one drink, share this kind of thing.
Everyone
Get
drink
a
for the
refill."
nipple.
I guess I could see how it's cost effective. But yeah, no, there was a lot. Like people were walking around with trays, and I was trying to see what they had in the trays, and it would be like eight oysters that was just shucked. They're just trying to find an area to eat them at. They had they had anime buns, like anime faced themed buns. But
Huh.
that line was like 40 people long that I was just like, that's so long. I don't
Because
need
everyone
that.
wants to eat an anime person's face.
And then those
down
were
for an
going
anime
for
bun.
like that bun was like 12 bucks each, and you
Oof.
just get one bun that's probably half the size of your hand, maybe.
Kind of sound half the size of your hand.
That's so
Hey,
small.
And you
Or
had to
like just
pay
your
to,
palm.
and you still had to pay to get into this event, right?
$6.
Well, I
Six
guess
bucks to
that-
get in.
Oh, that's not
Alright.
bad.
$15 parking because it's the
Oh,
Del
that's how
Mar,
they
it's
get
the
ya.
San Diego Fair.
That's how they get you.
It's the event parking. Like no matter what venue is there, you still pay for the parking because
Mm.
it's the San Diego Fair and
'Cause
they
they
like
can.
their money.
'Cause
Yeah.
they
Um,
can. Yeah.
Who's gonna
Yeah.
stop them?
But I got it out of my system. I mean, I would eventually like to go to the one up in LA. I know they also have a night market up there that I wanted to try.
Yeah.
Forgot what it's called, but it was a fun experience to do.
It sounds like fun.
Would I go out of my way to do it again? I would be
Considering that
down, but
traffic?
probably change what I get. Yeah, I mean, it was something to do. I thought
Yeah.
it was a fun time.
You
But it
get
was
like a
crazy
group of
expensive.
4. Everyone splits on everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it's not so bad.
Yeah.
I think the only the only part would have just been like the traffic was shit. I mean, like it's no
Well, you showed
different
up in the
than
middle
like
of the day.
every
Yeah.
year for the fair. Like
Yeah.
you know the fair traffic is just going to be shit. Like that's
Yeah.
just how it is. It just surprised me that it was the same fair capacity for a smaller version of what the fair would have given,
Hmm.
because it only covered just that small section where the food is at the normal fair.
Yeah.
So it's like just imagine that small space, but like with the parking lot full like a normal day at the fair. It was insane.
Jeez.
But yeah, that was that. And then after I got back and then we streamed and it was a good weekend. It was fun.
Good
It
times.
sounds very, very eventful.
Yeah. And then shows wise, I finally finished jury duty and I posted about it. The finale was very rewarding for me.
It's great.
Did you cry?
I did.
I did too.
I did cry.
Jordan, did
It
you
was a
cry?
real good.
I didn't, but it was a good ending.
I liked how they went about it because I didn't know how they would go.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, it was really funny. I cried and I like laughed out loud really loud. It was a good time. Yeah. Sorry, I took up all the time.
No worries.
That's fine.
We-
Yeah.
none of
You
us
had
did
the
anything
interesting
interesting.
weekend.
Yeah.
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 I went to the dentist. There's
Oh.
nothing interesting happening for me.
Free comic book day happened. Not interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
That sounds more interesting though.
Yeah, that bitch never showed up. So no,
Hmm.
Is there any good books?
no.
Mm.
Oh.
Cool.
I got
So
nothing
number
for ya.
12 on the list of ridiculousness.
Oh, there you go.
If you could eliminate one word from the English language, what would it be? Oh, Scott's about to type something I must have done over the weekend. Yeah, that means nothing to them. That's just for you and me.
Well, Auntie Donna is a Australian sketch comedy troupe,
They have a game show. It's very funny.
Apparently, mayonnaise is a real important aspect to it. Scott's just out here yelling it in chat.
No, that's the word he would eliminate.
Oh, yes, that would definitely be the word he would eliminate. Yeah.
Hmm. Why, Scott?
Hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
we're not even allowed to have it in the house.
Well, I don't like
Wow.
mayonnaise either, but like,
That's intense.
if the word disappears, the stuff will still exist.
They'll just
we would just call it
that
something
white
else.
stuff.
Say, but it's a white stuff. Throw that white stuff on there.
They call it egg whip.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, that is what it is. So
It is. Or no, you get rid of mayonnaise, and all you're left is with the artificial Miracle Whip, and that stuff sucks.
I like it better.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that because you're not allowed real mayonnaise anymore?
No, my parents always preferred Miracle Whip, so that's just what I grew up with.
I like Best Foods.
Best Foods by Hellman's. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Best Foods mayo. I had this sometime at the supermarket. I was like looking at all the different brands of mayo, and I actually went through like which one I think would have tasted best. And then it was like I saw Miracle Whip, I saw Best Foods. I know there's the off-brand Kroger brand, and I was just like looking at how much they were pricing for mayo for what the size you get. And I think it was like the tiniest jar was still like $3, and I was like, I'm gonna get Best Foods. It's fine. Because they also got Kraft, and sometimes Kraft can be hit or miss for me when it comes to condiments and dressings.
I feel Kraft only does one thing good: cheese. And if it
Cheese.
isn't that, just
Macaroni,
don't. Just
yeah,
stop.
Kraft mac and
Just
cheese.
stop.
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just making things up.
Kraft
All right,
mac-
Anthony,
what's
what
the
word
blue
would you get
box?
rid of in the English language?
I might get rid of the C word.
But we would just replace it. That's my problem with this joke is like we would just replace it with another word that we may be bothered by.
Well, that's the only word like I don't say though. I say most other words at
Okay,
some
we get
point.
it. You're better
Oh,
than us.
you
Knock
say
it
most
off.
other words, do you?
Ooh.
Most.
he
meaning
avoids
not all.
saying the C word, but he's fine with other ones apparently.
Yeah. Like punk ass.
I know this is not what you said, but you hiccuped on my end, and it sounded like you said black punk ass, and I was like, why? Why would you say that? It's like that's just so wrong and mean.
Didn't even say anything of the sort.
No, I know you didn't, but I'm just saying there's a hiccup on my
just
end of the
ass-
sound, and it's what it
And you
sounded like.
assumed I said black punk ass?
That's what it
What-
sounded like.
Why'd you have to say black like that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Black?
It's the hands being thrown up in the question mark pose. That's the
Yeah.
It's like, Beyonce. I mean, it's just
Big fan of specifically its context as a pejorative.
Yeah.
And it being like pretty exclusively, a woman or a word referring to women. So,
but
like,
only stateside though.
It's true.
Everywhere
Still in
else
the
they say it
dictionary?
like it's like they're saying damn it.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't.
Wait, but that's in the dictionary?
Yeah.
No. Mm,
I'm sure it's
I
in the
don't know.
dictionary. Why would it not be?
Yeah,
Do they
because
have
why?
swear words in the
Wait,
dictionary?
what's the topic?
Yeah, why would they not?
The C
The
word
topic
stuff.
is
Swear
what
word?
you would remove
I mean, I'm pretty
out
sure
of
the word
dictionary.
booty bop is in the dictionary, so why wouldn't the C word be in there at this point?
Well, booty and bop would, but those are two separate words.
don't try to be a dick on this.
Like,
I'm not being a dick. I'm just being
You know,
smart.
you know what word I want to eliminate from the, the English language? Anthony. That's the word I want to get rid of.
Well, you just call me spooky, baby.
Wait, what's the exact prompt again?
Oh, it is in the dictionary.
what you mean the question, Jordan?
Yeah.
If you could eliminate one word from the English language, what one word would that be?
English language stuff, not dictionary.
Oh, okay.
Because she was really fixated on dictionaries.
The dictionary part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you
Oh.
guys.
You gotta
were
make
saying
sure the
it's
word is in the dictionary
And I
before
was
you
like,
can have it
that's why
taken
I was
out.
looking up the word to see if it was there. Okay.
All right, so Anthony wants to get rid of the C word.
Yes.
Okay.
Jordan,
Mountains.
why?
Don't
Why?
care.
This
Don't care for them.
Like,
So
care.
they're
for
still
mountains.
going to be there. They're just now going to be called Rolly Hills or Big Hills.
I prefer that. Big hills. Big pointy hills.
What's the biggest hill in
Call 'em
the earth?
Pointy mountains.
Everest. Mountain doesn't exist. They're
No,
big hills now.
Is Everest the big hill Everest?
The biggest hill.
It's the biggest hill. Man, all those people dead on the biggest hill Everest.
Oh,
that
man.
makes it sound a little bit cute, doesn't it? Oh, Everest. It's the
It does.
biggest hill.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Also, is it
The
wrong?
Rocky
Is it-
Hills.
What's wrong, Anthony?
No, like
Uh-oh.
calling it a big hill. Is that? I mean, we have better words for it,
Yeah,
but is
well-
it incorrect?
Well, Steph, you have the dictionary up. What is the dictionary definition of a big hill? Sorry, a mountain.
Okay, mountain.
But I'm sure hill and mountain are both in there. So like,
If
Sure.
mountain is like
They may
a
have
bigger
different
version of a hill with rocks, it's like, guys,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if you dig deep enough, you'll find some rocks in
Okay.
in a hill.
yeah,
The mountain. The mountain. The mountain.
the mountain dick.
The mountain dick?
definition on Webster.
is that when
Is
you go for a
A,
hike?
A landmass that projects conspicuously above its surroundings and is
Conspicuously.
higher than a hill.
Oh, see, big hill.
Big hill.
Number 2
So you're-
definition is a great mass. So someone put a mountain of a man as the,
A big hill of a
As
man.
in- yeah. Big-
or the third definition, a vast number or quantity. A mountain of male.
It's
A mountain of debt.
It's a big hill of dead.
Yeah.
You know what? I
But-
like this. Let's get rid of mountain and just call everything a big hill of sorts.
Or a hump.
Because it is.
So-
it's
so-
just a big hill. That's really
So
all it
when
is.
we go to
Sounds like
Disneyland
it.
in October, we'll
Magic
be riding
big hill.
Yeah,
Thunder,
Splash
Thunder
Big
Big
Hill.
Hill. Space Big
Splash
Hill.
Big Hill.
Space big hill.
Space Hill.
Oh, I
We're going
can't
to
wait to ride
Space
Thunder
Hill.
Big Hill tonight. Woo wee.
Put it on a t-shirt. T Fury.
Yeah.
Remember, now in this universe, mountains don't exist and birds don't exist.
In the LORC verse.
What are we calling
The
birds
LOR
then?
cinematic
We call them
universe.
nothing, Steph, because we don't know what they are.
Birds don't exist if they're just drones for the government.
Yeah,
So
we
when
call
we
them
see-
drones for the
When we
government.
see Donald Duck and Daisy, we're just going to be confused by those weird
Fucking
shaped
spies.
objects.
Okay.
We see
Steph,
robots.
Steph, is there a word you'd like to get rid of?
I'm trying to think of what word I would like to get rid of.
It really recontextualizes the mountain from Game of Thrones. It's the big hill.
No, they just call him
It doesn't seem so
Carl.
scary anymore.
But it's Carl with a K because he's European.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I have no idea what word. I know there's a word there. I just don't know I'm thinking too much about it where it's like, is it because I want it taken out because I don't know how to pronounce it correctly? Or do I want it
Whatever
taken out
reason you want.
because I don't know how to spell it?
Oh, I want to know what these words are so badly now.
Lately, I've been getting annoyed with unnecessary because I keep messing it up, but autocorrect fixes it. But if you told me to spell unnecessary, I can't.
You put too many C's in it.
She gets rid of caterpillar and drawer.
What would I call it though? Let me get.
Clothes
Is there
putter
another
thing.
word for drawer?
The cabinet box and the little crawly.
Open up the clothes shelf.
The clothes shelf.
The
Such extra
clothes shelf.
words. Another word for
Look, guys, I'm not
drawer.
saying I'm a genius.
You're not a genius. All right, so we got egg whip, we've got big hills, and now we've got clothes shelf.
They don't even have a
This-
synonym for drawer.
It's a clothes shelf.
I like clothes box.
Clothes pantry.
Ooh,
clothes
I like
pantry.
pantries.
But what about when it's in your kitchen?
The kitchen pantry.
Yeah.
That's the
The food
shelf.
pantry.
That-
Yeah.
That's a thing already, though.
The food pantry, the food shelf, you know?
Well, then maybe you call the like individual pantries, like
Well,
the
I
spice
believe-
pantry,
I believe the
That's the
pantry is
silverware
the,
pantry. That's the,
the
junk
silverware
pantry.
pantry.
was it pantry like where you just put food? Like
Yeah,
is
no, I think-
pantry a
It's
universal
like
word?
dry storage.
Yeah,
Like a
pantry's like
closet.
I
specifically
got the
food, yeah.
dictionary. Let me go look
Okay.
this up. Pantry.
Honestly, I don't know what word I would get rid of. I mean, there's one specifically I would get rid of, but like I don't want to say it on the podcast because it's just so upsetting, and it is not the word you're all thinking of. But that's
We
just
can
a
call
word
it a
that should go
cut.
too, I think.
The clothes cuddy.
Oh, I love that
Clothes
rapper.
cubby.
The clothes closet.
Even
know what,
I
I-
got that one.
The clothes cupboard. The clothes press.
I like cubby actually. This is my silverware cubby. This is my big utensil
Oh,
cubby. This
No,
is my
not
junk
cubby.
cubby.
It's cuddy, like Kid Cuddy.
Oh,
Cuddy.
It's okay, Lillian. That joke was just for me and you.
So like
I reject it. I call it a cubby.
the silverware cuddy.
How about
Or-
the
cubby?
the silverware hole?
Ooh.
No. Why?
Put in the plate
It's
hole.
not like
Nice
it goes
place
down
match.
and it falls forever. It's just right there. It's so shallow.
The, oh, the
silverware
plate
void.
Not a
portal.
hole.
The
Ooh,
plate
portal.
portals.
I don't have plates in my cubbies though. They're in the cabinets. Where plates go.
That's fair. Because cubby implies no
Yeah,
no
you don't
no
put a plate in a
enclosed
cubby.
no
You
no
only put,
door.
like-
Yeah. I got my
Like,
desk
like, the
cubbies. I got
silverware
my
stuff.
filing cabinet cubbies.
Close that shelf door. There you go. Show them shelf doors.
Silverware hole. I feel like that could be misinterpreted for people with interest.
Not wrong.
I think.
Probably right.
Anyone else got any other words?
Word's annoying me.
any
I just
secondary,
trying to think of what word.
Third words.
Wait, Steph, so the word you want to get rid of is unnecessary?
Yeah, in the context that I can't I
can't
always
spell it.
forget how to spell it.
That's the
Oh,
one word you want to get rid of because you can't
If
spell.
that's the case, then I want to get rid of the word 12.
Well, then what
12?
number are they gonna say, Leland? 11 what? 11,
11
what?
plus
And
1.
then 13.
We'll just have a different name for the word 12 that
Well-
maybe I will be able to spell easier.
We'll just use the Final Fantasy naming scheme. It'll be 11-1 now.
Yeah.
Or 11-2.
How
Okay,
about
I'll give you
1
11
R-
1, but then there's 13. It's like,
11-1-2, 13.
yeah, that's it. Jet's got it.
Or 2-teen.
If we're just gonna pick words that we have a hard time spelling, then restaurant is out.
Ooh, fuck that word.
Don't
Also,
you guys just
rhythm. Fuck you, rhythm.
Oh, rhythm fucks me up.
Right,
You should have another
THM.
vowel.
Look,
Physical always messed me up, but then I had to keep spelling physical because like comprehensive and physical damage coverage. I kept writing it repetition that I remembered it, but like now and then I get it mixed up. An exercise. exercise.
There's exercise and exorcise.
Yeah,
Okay,
both suck.
but-
Get rid of them.
Exercise is like
exercise
you're going for a run. You're,
EXCERISE. Exercise.
yes.
Right? Okay. Yeah. I messed that one up a lot.
I mean, if
But
we
I've
get rid of the
noticed-
word vacuum, then what do we call it? The dirt sucker?
The dirt sucker.
There you go.
Yeah.
You named it. Dirt
dust-
Do you guys have a
sucker.
problem with vacuum?
The sucker.
I do now.
Can someone bring out the sucker? The big sucker.
Give me
you
the
know
floor
why-
sucker.
You know why I say that? Because recently I've been saying unnecessary. Like in chat, I've been saying unnecessary. And sometimes Messenger doesn't have the auto spell. And when I type it, it looks wrong to me, but it's not correcting my unnecessary that I've just not said unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
It didn't need to be
Right.
said. And I'm just annoyed. So like I know that word annoys me sometimes. Yeah, that what other word? I know there's some, it's just not hitting me right now.
You can get
But
rid of the word
there's-
elevator, and because I like to use the British term lift.
I'm gonna use the lift.
I want to call everything an escalator though, because it makes everything sound like it's getting worse.
An Escalade.
Like, oh, I'm escalating right now.
Oh.
While
You
Leland
know?
is taking his lift to his flat.
Oh. Yeah, I just. Oh, well, people use. So if lift is elevator, so when people say I need a lift, usually that's I need a ride, right?
They
Can you give
probably
me a
just say I
lift?
need a ride then, because saying I
Yeah.
need a lift doesn't make sense.
We should get rid of the
I mean,
word
But
bush.
the app lift denies
Why?
everything you just said.
Then what are those? What
If
are
they
those
have
green
lift
things
there.
in a field? Green things. Those
Who
green things
doesn't
in a
have
field.
lift?
Fat trees.
Fat trees.
These are the short trees. The short fat trees.
These are the little skinny trees.
They're called bushes. No,
They
they're
fall over
not.
real easy.
Not to me.
There's bushes and big bushes and
Oh,
sky bushes.
oh, sky
The
bushes.
cloud are gone. There's
like
sky
that.
bushes now.
I like sky bushes. That's cool.
The
Oh, I
sky
thought you were
bush
talking
is
about
peeing on
trees.
me.
The sky bushes.
Fuck clouds.
Oh man. That's just sky cotton.
Cumulonimbus? Nah, man. That's just a big ass fucking briar.
How do people like the word vacuum when you put it away?
That's why if it's gonna rain, it all looks thorny because
Yeah.
I still do the when I write receive,
Oh, no,
I
it's gonna
still do
leave.
the I before E,
except it's
like
for
saying
C.
in my head. Yeah. Like if I'm gonna spell something with that, I'll recite it.
I hate how
And then I have
that
to like correct myself.
how that's
It's
a
shit
rule.
though.
I hate how it's a rule, but it's also just not a rule in certain situations.
Because
I
English
before
language
E except
is
after
a
C
right bastard.
when sounded like A, right? In neighbor or way. Is that the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I'll start to think receive, and then I'll think peace. Just PIECE. I before E, except after C. So PEICE. Pierce. I always mess up. Sorry, Leland. I suck at spelling Pierce.
Steph, when you're in Santa Monica and there's the
The pier.
yeah, how's that spelled?
PIER.
Because the P ear.
The pyre.
The pyre.
Pyre.
That's something else
The
entirely.
pyre. It's
Pyre.
the San Diego Pyre. Or the Santa Monica Pyre.
Okay, now we're just spelling. We could just,
I suck at spelling.
I mean, Jet's real involved in the conversation.
well, that's fair. That's fair.
English rules
FAIR,
suck
I got
sometimes.
it.
Trying to explain that to anyone sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to the guy that went to college for it.
Yeah.
You have to go to
This is
college to
very-
keep learning the language we all speak. Me and Jen have degrees in English.
I know.
I forever ago, I dated a girl whose English was her second language, and so like she would ask me to like correct her English and whatnot sometimes, and so in like in her writing as well, and so I would, And a lot of the time she'd be like, "Why?" And I'd be like,
I don't know.
"I have no idea.
Oh.
It just is.
I've had college English courses, and I still have no idea. But this is just what we all do."
Yep.
Yeah, this is how it is.
Yeah,
This
but
is
this
you
is
look
just
at her and you go, because this is the way.
this is just a mandala of rules that we've all just come
Yeah,
to
you just
agree
accept
upon.
Yep.
that this is just how it is.
And you guys wouldn't know this, but that girl went on to be Ana de Armas.
I just watched her movie with Captain America last night.
Ghosted.
Ghosted is
Yeah,
fun.
Ghosted.
It's a fun movie.
It's fun. I really enjoyed that one. It was a good
It's
time.
on my
Yeah.
list.
It's worth a casual watch.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
It's a low impact spy thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrillers.
It's cute. All right, let's get out of here. If you have enjoyed this ridiculous conversation, then please be following us on our social medias. We are on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and more. And you can find us by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast. We are also a podcast that you can download weekly on Mondays at the podcast places. Pick whatever is your favorite and just go with that one. I have an email address. If you would like to contribute to the list of ridiculousness, recommend that you do it that way. Send an email to lorcpodcast@gmail.com, along with any other random things that you feel like. Make the Gmail exist for some reason. We are here on Twitch live now. If you're not with us in the chat, you can catch up with us next time. We'll be back on Thursday for Co-op Thursday. I heard a noise.
Yes.
I thought someone was about to jump in.
Oh no.
Because I can't see social cues.
Oh yeah, I forget. Sorry.
On Sunday, we get the whole community together for a community day of large multiplayer games, and then back again here Tuesday for the podcast. We are on those days, usually around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
And would love to have you join us. And before we get into everyone's individual social medias, just a reminder, June 3rd is going to be our charity stream beginning at 8 a.m. Jordan will be awake
Yep.
and starting the streaming off with some video games. We will be having a variety of different donatable reasons to donate, as well as just your generosity. But everything goes to the Take Steps organization that is funding for Crohn's and colitis research for a cure. It is a big deal for me personally and my family. When we did it last year, we had an amazing outpouring that every time I think about it blows us away. I think I could speak for everyone that we were just completely in awe of all of
Yeah.
you and everything
Oh,
that
yeah.
you contributed and did for us. So we are coming back this year again, June 3rd, 8 a.m., and we are doing even more and going even bigger. So at the very least, hang out with us, make the numbers big, make us unavoidable, and you'll be seeing the advertisement images and the social media stuff. Please share them around and let everyone know. At the very least, we're going to have a day of some really fun content. If you can give, thank you. If you can't, hang out and let's just have a fun time.
Yeah.
Jordan, you are a big part of putting that all together. I want to just thank you publicly for everything that you're doing because you're doing a whole bunch.
Yeah.
But if the people want to also thank you, where do they find you on the internet?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on Twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear, except not for the month of May because I'm doing stuff for the charity stream. So canceled all my personal streams to focus on getting stuff together for the charity stream. I hope you enjoy it.
What a guy.
And tune in if you like. Steph, where can people find you on the internet?
I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch doing stuff. That's Stephanoids. STEPHUHNOIDS. I post shit. Leland?
You can find my art on Leland Pierce Art and Pineapple Pierce for Tiki things, and Still in the Middle Mermaid. It's going fine.
Really cute.
Yeah.
They're
Anthony.
fun.
And if you want to see me randomly retweet one of these three, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter. So until next time, I am Anthony, and we are.
I'm Jordan.
LORC podcast.
It wasn't alphabetical though. Jordan.
Yeah,
L.
I guess
Leland.
That's
Yeah.
on me.
I'm Leland.
That's on me. And we'll
I'm-
see you next week.
I'm Steph.
You already said something.
You said and
You're
we
no-
are,
you're
and
no
I was
longer
like,
allowed to talk.
LORC podcast. That's who we are. I am Steph. Goodbye.
With the feed.
All right, and that's it for us tonight, guys. No nights this week. Because we're prepping stuff for the charity stream and all that good stuff. So hope you understand. And yes, we will see you on Thursday for more co-op Thursday. Steph and I are playing a game. No idea what it is yet, but
Yeah.
we'll find out together. So
I'll
yeah,
find
that's
out
it for
too.
us. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye.
Bye.
Four Bronto burgers and a pack of fries ain't too much for a guy his size. Into art and archaeology, the girls all study his anatomy. He's the best I know when it comes to sports. Looks so good in his swimming shorts. Champ of champs if you care to check. Oh, he's better than the rest. He's our man. He's a Hammersaurus when it comes to chicks. Hard to say how he gets his kicks. He's got the nicest cave in town. Gonna, of course,